everybody. I hope everybody is well. It's good to see you all on this Tuesday evening UK GMT time. I thought I'd pop on and just see everybody and see how everybody is today. So, yeah, I've been researching some information for a video. So, I've been doing that since I've been back from being out with my friend for lunch today. And yeah, it's been a good day. It's been really, really hot over here again in the UK. So, we're going through a bit of a heat wave right now, and yeah, so I just thought I'd pop on and see if anybody wants to chat with me and see who's on right now. But yeah, this is just a general hangout with friends, and I'd love for you guys to pop in and just say hello and see who we've got on right now. Welcome to the one person in the room right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. It's awesome to see you. The one person. It's good to see you. 5 people now watching. I hope you're doing well. 5 people who are now watching. Hey, Colin, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. How you doing? It's good to see you. I appreciate you popping in. Hey, 420 Iron Fire Horse. Hi. Good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well, guys. It's awesome to see you. I just thought I'd pop on and see who's on, see who wanted to chat, and just catch up a little bit. I have got a video planned that I'm going to film later today. I just haven't really got round to it, but I am going to be filming my video for tomorrow's upload later today. But I just thought I would come on and see who's on, who want to chat, and there's 5 of you in here, so welcome, welcome. Hey, Shorin! Hey, bestie, how you doing? Good to see you on. I know you didn't really catch me that much. Just sat down for a break. Great timing. I'm doing good, thank you, Colin. How are you? It's good to see you, Joran, as well. Awesome to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the way that I broadcast from now on StreamYard. So I'm just trying it out, and this is how I'll be broadcasting. And yeah, so I just thought I'd pop on and see who's here. Hello, Robert Burke. How are you? Good to see you. I have got a tough topic to film later. I have got my research here for tomorrow's video. So I've got that next to me to do tomorrow. But yeah, I appreciate everyone coming in and saying hello and checking the stream out. There's 6 of you in here. Please smash the thumbs up for me, so I know that I'm doing a good thing here on YouTube. I'm just floating away here. It's up. Hello, Stacey Morgan. How are you, brother? Good to see you. I appreciate you popping in. I hope you're doing well, Stacey. It's good to see you. Yeah, so I just thought I'd pop on and talk about some general stuff, and I want to talk more about the mental health issues and more of what you guys go through, and I want to open my channel up to be more than just autism stuff all the time. I want it to be more of a open mental health channel, and I want people to talk about their issues and what they go through and what they have been through and what they do to cope with certain things. I think that'd be a good way of opening up the communication. So if anyone wants to pop on and thank you, Joran. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I want to try and open my channel up to be not just autism stuff, but learning disability, mental health, and stuff like that. Hello, Sophie Conjure. How are you? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm sorry if I mucked that up. But welcome, Sophie. It's good to see you. You're new on here. Welcome, welcome. So I'm going to be kind of expanding my channel to open it up to discussion with mental health, learning disability, and try and get people's experiences and try and vlog about different mental health issues and disabilities and get the discussion flowing more on my channel. I apologise if I mucked your surname up, Sophie. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. It's awesome to see you, and welcome to my channel. I believe you're new here. If you're not, welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, I just thought I would come online and catch some people. And I've got my video here for tomorrow, and I just thought I'd see if people would like to chat and see what you guys have been up to. Stacey, I know you've been fairly busy recently as well with your big wall idea. I'm really looking forward to being part of that. That's going to be awesome, and seeing how that grows into a big community aspect. And yeah, so my channel is going to be changing somewhat. I may rebrand, I don't know yet. I may have it as Gemma's mental health journey or something like that, so people can come on here, talk about their mental health struggles and how they cope with certain things, and open up so people can have somewhere safe to talk about their mental health struggles, their mental health barriers. And I know there's people in the chat right now that have mental health issues. So I'm trying to get that idea across to people, and I want to get a discussion going, guys, with you guys. So if you agree with what I'm trying to do, put one in the chat. I want to try and open up. Hello, Scratch and Go Crazy. How are you? Thank you, Call Me Joe, bestie. I appreciate that. I want to try and be a bit more open with what I film about and what people I talk to, and I think that way I'm not just limiting the autism stuff onto my channel. It's going to be more of a open mental health based channel, and I want to make awareness of mental health issues, especially things like bipolar disorder and learning disabilities, stuff like that. So I want to try and be a bit more flexible and open with my topics. Hey, Zach Fisher and the Irish Train Guy, how you doing? Yeah, so I want to try and kind of open up because I have anxiety disorder. I'm also autistic, so I want to try and open up so people can see what it's like for me day to day, not just things that I talk about on panels and on my own panel live stream. But I want to just open it up so that people who have other disabilities can come on and talk about it. I'm great, thank you, Irish Train Guy. I'm a bit tired, but nothing that I can't really handle. So I want to just sit here and get your guys' opinion, get you involved in the chat and in this discussion. It's not just me rambling, it's going to be about you guys getting involved with it and getting you guys to have your say on how you feel comfortable discussing things. So I want to get your guys' opinion on how you feel the channel should go and get your feedback with it. I think a lot of you cerebral palsy and mad anxiety here. I can understand the anxiety, Sophie, absolutely. Hey Dojo, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. I appreciate you being here. So yeah, this is basically a group subscriber, friends, hangout. It's going to be a case of me just talking to you and opening up the floor to discussion. And yeah, I definitely want to open it up, Stacey, and be a bit more flexible and invite people and try and get people to understand that I want to open it up more and maybe involve chronic health as well. I've been following quite a few chronic health channels recently, and I really like the idea that people can go on to panels and discuss their chronic health issues and strategies of how to cope and how to give advice to other people who may be going through that situation. So I'm going to go down the chronic health route partially, but at the same time, I want to keep it on the autism, learning disability, mental health side of stuff. So I want to try and be more supportive of the whole collective. And I really want. Hello, Supermom Go. How are you? Good to see you. I just saw you pop in the chat. Welcome. So I want you guys to feed back to me. I want you guys to be the lead on this. I want you guys to be involved just as much as I'm going to be involved with this. This is going to be a group discussion. It's going to be something that we're all going to work on together, and everyone's going to get involved in it. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, they have, Stacey. It's really given me a communication boost, and it's really helped me to believe in myself. And I think the problem is that I'm starting to do panels a little bit too much, but at the same time, it's proven that I can work on my communication and not worry about the eye contact as much, because if I look away or I look to the side, people aren't going to realise that I'm struggling with it. I can just take a breather and then come back, or if I need to, I can turn my camera off. So it depends on. Thank you, Sophie. I appreciate that, and I think this is the best way to change it up a bit. It's going to be a new Gemma. It's going to be a new change of direction for me. I think this is where I've been needing to go for quite some time, but I've not been sure on how to swap it and kind of change it up a little bit so that I don't just focus on the autism stuff all the time. It's about getting people with learning disabilities involved, people with mental health issues involved, and people who have physical chronic illnesses as well, and getting their voice heard on this platform. And yeah, Sophie, I don't like eye contact. I can't stand it. I think it's awful, 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 awful. I panic every time I have to go onto a live stream. I panic every time I go into a panel because I know people are going to stare at me. Hey, Chelsea, how are you doing? Good to see you. And it's one of them things where I think, oh no, the whole world's gonna be watching me, and I've got to constantly interact with the screen and the chat and try and answer people's questions and the comments, and I'm constantly scanning up and down the chat to make sure that I'm reading everybody. So for me, it's a way of learning how to communicate effectively. And thank you, Bestie. Yeah, so I want to just kind of swap it up and try and involve people a little bit more on my channel. And yeah, it's a case of learning and discovering, and I think that's the best way of putting it. I think a lot of people are scared of doing it, and my best friend from the UK is in the chat right now, and she lives with a condition, and I'm not going to say too much about it, but all I'll say is that I'm extremely proud of how she copes every day, and she knows how proud I am of her, and she gets me. She gets how I'm planning to do stuff, and I am going to get her on the channel at some point. I know she's not feeling very confident at the moment, but my best friend in the UK is in the chat under the name Call Me Joe. She's my best friend, and she supports me a lot and supports all my decisions that I do. So at some point very soon we will get her on the screen with me because I want her to tell her story and get her voice heard on here. But until she feels ready, I'm not going to make her do it. So once she gets up that confidence and getting her to tell her story, she'll be on the panel at some point very, very soon. And I'll get her on here to do a video as well. So she's working on that. It's going to be something we're working on behind the scenes, and that's something we're building up to. So yeah, look out for that. It'll probably hopefully be coming in the next few weeks. We're going to try and get her to start her channel as well. So that will be something that we can do. Exactly, Chelsea. Going out of my comfort zone is something that I need to do more regularly, and whether that's interviewing somebody or getting my best friend up on my panel or getting her to tell her story on a pre-recorded video and then me uploading it so people can understand her and what she does and how she copes with stuff. And but I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to push her no way near yet. I'm not going to even get her so she's anxious about it. I'll just talk to her until when she's ready to do it. I think that's the best way of approaching her about it. But I want to get a lot of different people on here to talk about their issues and try to be, like I say, just accessible in general, and try and be more open with the content and flexible with the topics. And I think that's where I've kind of gone wrong a little bit. I've been so focused on autism and mental health that I've not really opened it up to outside that bracket. So for me, it's the way of developing my own routine, and social media is such a hard thing to um get my head round, that I'm still trying to learn. I've been on here 3 years nearly, that it can be really difficult. I know, Chelsea, baby steps, I know, but I'm just so excited about the future of my channel, and that I'm going to have a guest on, and I want to try and get people to get excited and get a passion about it, and it's going to be something that I am pushing for people, and I really want people to have their voices on here, whether that's telling their story via an interview or a pre-recorded video that I can upload, or you come on a panel and do it live. It's totally up to each person. And we've got 13 in the chat. Hey Dave, how you doing? Good to see you. I appreciate each and every one of you coming in. It's awesome to see you. So again, I'm going to be, like I say, opening it up to the floor and opening up to people who want to come on and talk about their issues. And it's basically going to be a more involvement channel. I want to have a lot more of you getting involved with it rather than me doing a pre-record all the time. Or welcome back. Exactly, Chelsea. I want to be more involved to everybody, and the more involved I get with not just mental health, autism, learning disability, the more open I'll meet people, and the more likely I am to gain new friends by opening that opportunity up. So for me, it's a win-win situation. Okay, Joran, no worries, my friend. So I wanted to just come on here and kind of make people aware that there will be changes coming, and it is going to be some new topics being talked about. Woohoo, Captain Jerk! Justin, you've made it, brother. How are you? It's so good to see you. Woohoo! Thanks for being here. Hey, Videos Play World, how you doing? It's good to see you. I'm so happy that Justin's made it. Woohoo! Yay! Welcome, Justin. Good to see you, brother. I'm so happy. But yeah, I'm just talking about my direction of my channel and how I'm going to open it up more to mental health, physical health, and kind of chronic health, and help people give advice. And I'm okay for now. Um, okay, you're talking to Jojo. Okay, I shouldn't have read that out loud. Oopsie. But yeah, it's going to be a new change, a new direction, and yeah, I'm just really excited where my channel is going to be going. And I think this is the best way to open it up and, like I say, go out my comfort zone rather than just sticking to one thing. And yeah, it's going to be a change for me, a change in my routine, a change in my pre-recorded schedule. It's going to be something that I'm going to be completely risking myself to, but at the same time, the risks outweigh the benefits outweigh the risks. So for me, this is a good step to talk about that and be able to have you guys on, talk about your issues and how you cope and any treatments you guys might have. So for me, it's going to be a win-win because we both get to learn at the same time. So I can talk from an autistic perspective, but I can't talk from a mental health perspective because you guys are the ones living with it. So again, for me, it's me learning about you and you learning about me, and then we can swap ideas and be able to talk to each other. And I know that I have Stacey Morgan's in the chat back. Whoop whoop. So yeah, I just want to come on and briefly kind of talk to you about what my channel is going to end up being. And like I said, I'm going to be changing up just a little bit. And I need to make, yeah, there we go. My folder was making my computer go a bit funny, but yeah, I just moved my folder out of the way because it was blocking the fan at the back of the laptop. But yeah, I just want to come on here and kind of give a little talk and say, howdy, I've been out today and I apologise. I am sunburnt on my face if you haven't seen it already. Hey Kelly Reynolds, how you doing? It's awesome to see you. I haven't left on watching, listening, watching, and painting. And sometimes people can be duly diagnosed with autism in a minute when they're on top. Exactly, I'm Firehorse, exactly. Yeah, I was diagnosed with anxiety disorder on top of mine. So I have anxiety from mental health, and then I have anxiety as part of the autism. So for me, I have to deal with it twice. So for me, it's having to balance it and try and control it. And it can be hard because you have it mentally in my head, which I can't show you. But again, I can have it physically because of the autism spectrum. So it's learning how to take control of it and not let it overwhelm me, dictate me all the time. It is days where you won't see me because I'm being crappy and rubbish and upset and stuff like that. I'm doing well, Kelly. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome back, Shorin. I hope you're doing well with your lemonade and your sandwiches. I've had a big dinner today, so I'm going to be full up for the rest of tonight. But I do have me Pepsi. So I do have me Pepsi, which I'm sitting here. I'm going to drink that. Hello, Native Grammy. How you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, so I just thought to come on here and kind of update people about my channel and what I'm hoping to do. I do have a lot of encouragement from that Crohn's chick. If you haven't checked that Crohn's chick channel out, it's run by a young woman called Shani, and she lives with Crohn's disease, and she's a really total inspiration. I took a lot of tactics and strategies from her and kind of what to run with it. And hey, Nature's Beauty, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while since I've seen you. It's not going to be random topics, Colin. It's going to be more structured on mental health, but in a different routine. So I might have someone on with bipolar. I might have someone on with anxiety. I might have someone on with borderline personality disorder. So I want to try and open it up to not just autism, but learning dis and any mental health condition within that mental health spectrum. So it's not exactly going to be random. It's going to be targeted sessions. Hello, everything spicy. How you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I just want to come on and kind of tell you what I'm planning to do. And if you kind of see random videos, you go, what the? Don't be alarmed because I'm going to be opening it up and uploading some different Long time no see. I'm fine. I see you're okay. Yeah, I'm good. Nature's Beauty, thank you. Hey, Foxy. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So that's kind of the update of my channel. I'm also going to be filming a autism-based video tomorrow, which I will film late tonight and get that uploaded for the morning. The only thing I have, Jones, I cannot see crap. Colin, that's exactly. I can have you on at some point, and we can talk about that. This is going to be a slow built process. It's not going to be a instant thing, but it's going to take me time and research and guests and learning to research things. So for me, it's about making sure I have the appropriate guest on, make sure I've researched the topic at hand, make sure I have appropriate topics on. So yeah, I just want to involve more people. Also, I had this idea from Sean for Help channel as well. Sean for Help channel has been doing awareness on psychosis and kind of mental health issues with relating to that. So I've been kind of taking notice from him and his kind of structure on mental health videos. So I've kind of took inspiration from him, that Crohn's chick, and my friend Alana called the Glittery Guts channel. She's a very, very, very sweet UK girl who does a lot awareness on stoma care and how to look after yourself if you have a stoma. Hey, Faith in the Fallen, how are you? Have a great day, Sophie. Take care. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. Thank you so much for being here. Um, Hey, MT Coalforge, how you doing? Do you still do chilling with Millen? Millen is taking a break right now. Nature's Beauty. He will be back in the fall. I have talked to him in private. He is coming back, but for now he's on a break. So I haven't been on. I haven't been in his live at 6:05 for quite a while, but I do talk to him. In private. So he is good. He is good. I did talk to him last week, I think it was. So yeah, he is aware that I'm asking after him. So I did talk to him on Hangouts chat. But he's good natured for you. I will send a message to let him know you're asking about him. I know he's coming back. I think it's in the fall. He said, which he should be back very, very soon. So I'll send a message to let him know you've asked. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. So yeah, I just want to come on and like I say, kind of thank you, Foxy. I appreciate that. I just want to update you guys and come on and have a general hangout and chat and not just have a themed live stream as I usually try and get a themed session or a themed talk. So I want to try and you're welcome on Nature's Beauty. I will send him a message after this stream. I'll go on to Hangouts and I'll message him and tell him that you said hello and that you're asking for him. So I will send that on from you. Yeah. So I just thought I'd come on and kind of I'm not going to rant too much longer because I feel I'm ranting about the same thing. But my tomorrow's video is here. I've got all the information that I need to talk about for tomorrow. So that's going to be getting filmed later today and uploaded tomorrow. And I'm currently doing some research about mental health statistics and stuff as well. So I'm going to try and get some pre-records updated on my channel as well because I know I've been doing a lot of live streams recently, but I do really enjoy doing live streams. I like interacting with the chat and seeing the people who are in my chat and seeing sometimes who comes on and who wants to come and be on the panel with me and kind of help me out with co-hosting. So yeah, it's quite nice to have someone else on here who then sometimes reads the chat, or I can look at the chat and read it to my co-host, depending if they're on their phone or their laptop or computer. So it depends on who uses what appliance to come on a live panel. But if anyone wants to come on for 5-10 minutes now, I can send you the link if you want to come on. It'd be good to have someone on if someone wants to come on. Hello, Andrew. How you doing? It's good to see you. I'm not putting me on much longer, Andrew. You've kind of got me midway through my stream, but I thought I'd just come on and kind of do a general hangout and kind of update you about my channel and where I feel it's going and what I want to include on the channel. And it's basically going to be turning into not just an autism channel, but it's going to be more of a open community channel. It's going to be more mental health, learning disability, physical health, chronic health, that kind of area. I'm going to involve more people to tell their stories and give advice and that kind of stuff. So it's going to be basically a open channel. It's not just going to be about me and my life of autism. It's going to be you and you guys. It's going to be all of us who are going to share my channel. It's good, Andrew. You're fine. I was just re-explaining it to you so you don't miss out on the announcement. So basically, it's going to be an open platform. It's not just going to be about my journey. It's going to be about me and you guys. It's going to be about you guys' issues that you deal with every day. It's not just going to be about me and my anxiety and my autism battles. It's going to be about you guys who might have anxiety, bipolar, borderline personality disorder, or any type of physical illness, cerebral palsy, anything like that, who may want to talk about it and be open to it and kind of get discussion going. Hey, Yellow, that cannabis show, how are you? John, Timmy, B Cloud, how you doing? Good to see you, good to see you. All the way from Massachusetts in the US of A. Welcome, 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 that cannabis show, John, Timmy, B Cloud, Yellow. How you doing? It's good to see you. It's all good. You've lit up my day, and much love, much love, much love right back at you, John, Timmy, B Cloud, and all my fam from the Cannabis Show channel live stream. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So yeah, you guys, I was just explaining what I'm planning to do with my channel. I'm gonna be changing it a little bit. I'm gonna be open up to the community. It's going to be more of a disability involvement channel. It's going to be more of a community involvement channel. I want to get people's experiences of mental health, physical health, chronic health, and it's going to be hey Irish Whiskey, how you doing? Good to see you. Faith in the Fallen, sure. Hold on a second. Okay, Captain Jerk, take care. Thanks for being here. Okay, Faith in the Fallen, I'll invite you. Hold on. Let me copy this stream link into the chat, and I'm going to paste it on there. Hit the link, Faith in the Fallen. I'll put it in the chat if you want to come up. I've just put it in the chat, Faith in the Fallen, if you want to come up. See you later, Justin. Thanks for being here, brother. I'll talk to you later. I'll send you a message on Hangouts a little bit later after the stream. Faith in the Fallen, hit the link if you want to come up. I've just dropped the link for you in the chat. If you want to come on up and have a discussion with me, that would be cool. There we go, so you can see me properly. Whoopsie, my bad. I didn't have my laptop lit up properly. Oops. So I probably looked like I was hiding, so I just had to put the lid up so I can see you all properly. So my bad if I look like I was half disappeared. But Faith in the Fallen, I have put the link in the chat if you want to come up. And it's awesome, awesome, awesome to get you up here because that'd be the first time I've had you up on my panel. I had Ben up yesterday for the third time on my channel. That was awesome, awesome, awesome. I know he's probably lurking. Cab, if you're lurking, hit the link. I have put it in the chat. If you want to come on, Ben, as well. And Captain Jerk, if you're still here. Cannabis Show, if you're still here. If you want to hit the link, I've actually put it in the chat. So if you guys want to come in and say hello, I actually did put it in the chat for you guys. But yeah, I'm just really happy right now. I'm peaceful. I'm just really enjoying my day today. I've had a really great day being out with my best friend, who I think is still in the chat right now. I'm not sure if she is or not. But if she's not, then I will text her later. But okay, Justin, no worries. Faith in the Fallen, I have put it in the chat for you if you want to hop on up. I have put the link in here for you, so you can come on up. There she is. Add her to the stream. Hey!
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Let me make sure this is out of the way.
Yeah, so guys, this is Faith in the Fallen. This is Samantha, from one of the two people involved in Faith in the Fallen, and her husband Justin, who is currently at work. But they are a acoustic original music couple. They are very, very sweet people, and if you don't know Faith in the Fallen channel, you really should be knowing them. They have some really incredible pieces of music that they write and upload regularly, so they're really great people, so you really should connect with them. And yeah, I'm gonna let Sam tell a little bit of her story and kind of explain what her channel is, because I don't really do it justice.
Oh no, you're doing great. No,
But
we
I want you to
we
tell them.
yeah, you pretty much said it all. We have an original music channel. We do mostly acoustic originals, and yeah, we have a fun time doing it. We play a variety of music. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. So yeah.
Yeah,
Hello,
Faith,
Adam.
Faith and the Fallen have a lot of, hey, you do it, good to see you. It's always good to see you. Faith and the Fallen have a lot of good music. Samantha does a lot of the writing and producing it, if it's the right word, but she does a lot of the kind of co-producing with her husband. They do a lot of good songs. They actually wrote one for me not that long ago, and oh my god, loved it. Still love it. And guys, if you want some music, seriously, check out the Faith and the Fallen channel. She's in the chat, and connect with her. Click the three dots in the chat, and then you can go and check out her channel. She also does a lot of disability awareness as well. She's quite passionate about disabilities, and me and her have a lot of private discussions about that. And she's very, very aware of the disability community, and she's a fantastic supporter. And she's my big sister. I love her to death, and I love Justin too. And she knows that I struggle with a lot of things. So to have Sam up here helps me, give me a peace of mind, to be honest. And it's nice to have her up here on going, oh my god, I'm panicking. And I'm still looking sunburnt. Oh god.
You look great.
Huh?
I said you look great.
Yeah, I'm still like pink though. I'm like still hot. So I went out today and I was just like, oh, I'm still so hot.
Is
But
it
it's
still
cool.
hot here?
Yeah, it's still really hot. It's like muggy. It's really warm here again today. It's like, well, when I left my flat this morning, it was like quite cold and raining. So I was like, oh yay, it's cooled down a bit. Got into town like an hour later with my friend. We're walking around and I'm like got a thick jumper on and leggings. I'm just like, I wish I wouldn't have worn this now because it's mega hot. But oh well, I'll learn. Never mind. So it's kind of gone from being cold and raining first thing this morning at like 8, 9, 10 a.m. And then all of a sudden 10 a.m. from now it's like, oh, it's hot. So yeah. Oh well, I can't do anything to fix it. I've got my drink though. Got my Pepsi.
There you go.
So I got my Pepsi on here. But yeah, I want Sam to kind of let her talk about kind of her passions, and so you guys get to know Sam a little bit better because you guys all know me practically by now.
Oh yeah, I'm watching the chat and I know almost everyone here. So um yeah, I'm sure they know.
Thank you, Irish Whiskey, for linking Sam's channel link. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That saves Sam and me doing it when I'm trying to kind of get the chat and the panel going. So I'm kind of trying to be aware of the screen and the chat, and I can see people are talking and writing stuff. Thank you, Colin, for what you put in the chat. That's good. I'm just wanting people to see different channels, and Sam is a big part of my daily routine. I watch her music all the time. I log on in the mornings and even at night. Sometimes if I can't sleep, I'll log on to Faith in the Fallen channel and often put my headphones in. And I'm like, okay, I can't sleep. I'm going to listen to some music. And I lay there, have my headphones on. That's why my headphones are on the floor right now because I actually woke up with them on my head still this
Oh,
morning because I had your channel up. I was like, oh, not again. I'm like, basically with half my headphones on, like this side had them on, and I was like, this side was like falling off. I'm like, what the? I was like, oh, no wonder I've woken up with like lumpy headphones on my head. So, hey, Native Grammy, good to see you. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on and kind of do a general chit chat and kind of tell people about the updates I want to do to my channel and kind of. I know you've got a lot of stuff that you're working on right now for your channel as well, so.
oh yeah, but we're sort of waiting on the end of the month, and then we'll upgrade a few things. So it'll be fun. But I'd like to hear what you got coming up.
So yeah, tomorrow's video, I wasn't going to do it today, but I kind of ran out of time to film it. But tomorrow's video is going to be this article I found on the Huffington Post website, and it's basically an article saying that adult patients who are getting assessed for autism are waiting more than 2 or 3+ years to get even a psychiatrist and psychologist assessment, and that's actually got all the local hospitals in my area here, and it tells you how long they're waiting and how long it's took to actually get them assessed from 2016 till 2018. So basically, I've got all the statistics from the last 3 years on this article, and it's basically a article saying how people have failed and how these hospitals are not looking after people. And yeah, I'm going to basically critique it and rip it to bits and do what I do best on my channel and try and do it in a constructive, but I guess not blunt, but in a way that I do it is I rip parts of shreds and go, well, this doesn't make sense, this makes sense, but try and get my equal opinion on it. So that's going to be coming up tomorrow. And then Thursday, I'm going to film in my local museum. I'm going to take my nephew and we're going to show you inside the museum with all the stuffed animals and stuff. So that's going to come up, that'll be uploaded on probably Friday afternoon, maybe. So I'm going to work on that. So there's 2 uploads this week coming up that I'm working on right now. And there'll probably be a stream at the weekend at some point. I'm going to try and do another Hangout stream like this, try and chill out with some people. So yeah, I wasn't sure if there's going to be anybody on, because I know a lot of the Americans, you guys are at work right now, so I'm trying to see who's on, and there seems to be quite a lot. Hey Kathleen, good to see you. I didn't see you come in. My apologies. I hope it's almost impossible to get autism here in Canada. Yeah, Canada and the UK, I'm very, very similar. It took me from the end of 2012 to the beginning of 2014 to get my assessment and diagnosis done. So it took me 2 and a bit years. But really, my assessment started when I was much, much younger, because I had speech and language therapy from the age of 5 right up until the age of 12. And also another symptom is the eye contact, and they never noticed that I had such poor eye contact, whereas I know it's bad. I can see it in my own camera. So when I'm looking at the screen, I'm aware that my eyes sometimes they'll slant off that way, or if I get frustrated, I know that I can feel pressure in my head. I'm like, nah. So it's kind of thank you, John. Have a good day at work. I didn't see you there. 50% cut. Whoa, that's ridiculous, Iron Fire. I know we're having a lot of cuts here as well. They tried to vote to cut the disability benefit in the UK by £30 a week last year, and that got rejected this year. And we got basically awarded back our money because the UK government said that people with disabilities didn't need the extra money, quote, which we don't get extra money. It's the fact we are on disability state benefit, and they feel that people with disabilities don't need it, which is highly dangerous. So I totally get it. Very, very, very annoying subject. It is inhuman because it's putting lives at risk. It irritates people because people like me function on that money. I pay my rent, I pay my bills. Any money that's left over is for my food and my well-being. Hi, Mrs. Hopkins, good to see you. So I have to budget. I have to learn what I can and can't spend. I have to make sure I have money in the bank. I have to make sure that all my bills are paid. And it's really difficult because sometimes there's been times where I've had to borrow money from my family, but very rarely I'm very good at budgeting my money, whereas I didn't used to be. But the problem is sometimes it comes a squeeze and you think, oh, I've only got £200-300 to last me the month. How am I going to get food shopping? How am I going to pay my bills when you've only got a certain amount of money to last? So it's knowing what is appropriate to buy and what isn't. So it's very difficult. Like, I could easily spend a lot of my money on junk when I know I can't, because I have to have bill money, I have to have food money, and I have to go, no, Gemma, do I need that? No. I want it, but do I need it? No. Therefore, don't buy it. Like, I didn't really need my new backpack, but I wanted it. I bought it. In hindsight, did I need to buy a £30 bag? No. But I did. So it's, yeah. your government are on deep waters and they cut down on your money. That's not good. I know, Joran. Hello, sort of Recan showcasing. I hope I didn't pronounce that wrong. Oopsie. Your new channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Haven't seen you here before. We have Faith in the Fallen, Samantha on the panel right now. She's my big sister and she's talking about her channel. And we're kind of just having a discussion about how to talk about disabilities and stuff. But Sam runs a music channel and she does a lot of the songwriting and producing with her husband Justin. And all their music is very, very original. It's all self-written and they film it all and she does everything on a cell phone, which is incredible. I don't know how she does it, but everything is done on her cell phone. And yeah, I know what that's been like because I spent the last 3 months doing everything on my cell phone. And then I had to get a laptop. So yeah, it's frustrating, especially when you have to constantly have your phone on charge so you don't ruin the battery.
It is.
It is
can't wait to get
frustrating.
the laptop. Yeah.
And then people say, oh, well, it's not that bad using a cell phone. It is when you're outside in the community when you have no internet signal. Because when you want to try and upload, you can't because the phone crashes. Or you get onto YouTube and you're halfway through uploading and all of a sudden it crashes. And it's like,
or you are live and there's not enough service, so you buffer. So
oh, yes. I did that with my dad a few weeks ago and we were at my granddad's house in the country and I was just like, this is going to buffer. It's going to go circle, circle, circle. And as soon as I got halfway through my stream, boom. I was just like, oh. So, yeah, I don't tend to stream if I'm not at home because it's no point. Hey, Bone Dancer, good to see you. But I want Sam to talk about more about her channel and get you guys to know Sam because I don't think she re-promotes herself that much. She needs to re-promote herself more than I need to re-promote me. So.
Aw. Well, I don't know. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Just talk about like your interests and get people to see who you are. Like, there's lots to learn about you, Samantha.
My interests. Wow. Well, good people and great conversation. That's one thing I like, to indulge in. I'm a back person and I just kind of chill at home with my son most of the time and write some songs. I support a lot of people. I know a lot of people on here and I'm a big supporter. So I just kind of do my thing. But yeah, I love everybody. It's been nice to be on YouTube and to meet so many different people from different parts of the world. Especially, I met you on here. We became very close.
We've known each other for quite a while now.
Yeah.
And it's weird because when we first started talking, it's the time difference that threw me a little bit because it's kind of knowing that I'm 8 hours ahead of you, and I'm like, okay, I have to make sure that when I call you, I'm like, well, okay, what time is it now? In the UK right now, it's 10 to 7 at night, so I have to think, right, if it's near 7 o'clock here, it'll be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10 o'clock for you. So it's kind of, I have to make sure that you're going to be up and awake, so I have to check that every time I count back 8 hours. So I have to keep constant. I kind of remember it automatically now. I'm like, well, if it's say 6 o'clock here at night, then it's going to be 9 a.m. for you. So I automatically count back the 8 hours in my head. Whereas some people, it throws me. I'm still like, what time is it in America right now? I'm like, well, if you're in this part of America, it's this time, and then I have to. It does confuse me because I know Lunatic Dad is 6 hours behind me, and I know that my friend Bug Talk, who's in, I think she's in Washington, she's 9 hours behind. So I have to count back 9 hours with her. So it's difficult to, yeah. Please subscribe to Faith in the Fallen's channel, guys. She has over 2K subscribers, finally. She should have hit that a long time ago, but we've got her there, and you do need to subscribe to her, comment on some videos, leave a genuine comment. Don't be a stupid person. Don't be a S for S person and watch one video and don't comment or leave a like on it. hit the like button, leave a genuine comment so she knows you're actually interested in it, and ring the bell. Don't just sub because I've said so or you've been told to sub to a channel, because then that's not genuine support and Sam doesn't want it, and neither do I. So only subscribe if you want the music and you want to get to know Sam and Justin and her family. And trust me, you won't be disappointed. So please go over and check Faith in the Fallen out when you have time. I think she'd really, really appreciate it.
Sort of showcasing. Thank you so much. We both appreciate it. And 420 Iron Fire Horse, thank you so much. That means a lot to us both.
Definitely, guys. Faith in the Fallen is a really awesome channel. Like she says, she's an awesome supporter. She's been with me through thick and thin on here. She's seen me on the verge of quitting. She's seen me crying. She's seen me screaming. She's seen me in panic attack mode. She's literally seen me every state possible.
You've seen me in those states as well. So
hey, Little Red, good to see you. Hey, Mark, good to see you. And it's like, people don't understand that when you're on a platform like this, you have to, I guess, be seen in a certain way. And when I remember a few months ago, I had my first kind of official panic attack on here, and I remember Sam being in chat. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell do I do? And I felt all stiff. I couldn't move. And I'm like, shoot, what the hell am I going to do? I've got like 18 people in my chat right now, and I'm frozen. I'm like, and Sam's like, Gemma, shut the stream down. I'm like, I can't. And Sam's like, shut the stream down. So I literally had to like push my hand to the end stream button on the end on my screen, and then I rang Sam on Hangout. So I was just like, how the hell did I just do that? Like, I couldn't physically even think of moving in my head. I was just so frozen of having this panic attack, and it was literally, I don't know how I did it, but Sam was a massive help that day. I don't know how I would have dealt with it. It was scary. It scared me witless, I should say. It wasn't clever.
Yeah. Just trying to be a friend and make sure you're okay.
Yes, exactly. It's that kind of yes. Thank you, Spicy, for taking off. I didn't see you go, but I apologise. Have a good day. If you're heading off.
Mark Conqueror, hello.
Mark is local to me. Mark actually lives in my hometown. Mark is another disability advocate. He has a visual impairment. He's very, very good. He's also a fellow musician. He plays the piano. He's a very, very, very good guy. I don't think he's actually got any content up from what I've noticed, but Mark is very, very local to me. He literally lives about 40 miles down the road from me right now. So, yeah, Mark's a very good guy. I've known him for about 4 years now. Mark's very, very good. Yeah. So, guys, if you have any questions for Sam or me, put them in the chat. I want to see what questions you've got, and then I can try and answer them. So, I know that I've kind of been a bit distant recently.
Leah and Ladybug, hello.
Hey, Leah. Hey, Michelle Barico. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, Mark, but I was saying about miles. You're about 30, 40 miles away down the road from me, Mark. But it's about 15, 20 minutes drive and about 20 minutes on the train from mine where Mark is right now, so I can actually get to Mark quite quickly. Kathleen, you're braver than me, Jim. I don't dare do a live stream. Improve scared of how I came across to others. Kathleen, trust me. I at first I wasn't in a live stream. I actually got asked to live stream by a YouTube creator who is no longer on the platform because he got bullied off the platform, and his channel name was a man called Hugo Bossman, and his real name is Peter. And I had known Peter for about a year and a half, and my channel was just at the 1,000 subs at the time. And he goes, "You haven't gone live, and you've got over 1,000 subs, Gemma. What the hell?" And I was like, "And I don't want to go live." Like, no. And one Friday night, he came into my comment section and was like, "Go live. I'll be one of your mods. Go press the go live button." So I did. And my first ever stream, and it kind of put me off a little bit because I had like my first 5, 6 trolls, one after the other came in. It's like, oh, an autistic person's doing a stream, and like they're trying to laugh at me and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's me done. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm not doing it. And luckily, at my modded Peter, so he kind of dealt with it. But I wasn't going to come back to live streaming. And then about last year, I got talked into live stream by another friend who is currently taking a break off the platform, but my friend, or I'll say his name is Joker, and he basically encouraged me to get back onto the live streaming aspect, and I'm glad I did, because now I have a lot more friends and people who I trust talking to on here, and Sam's also a big part of that, because she's live streamed recently as well when she was at the lake, and oh my god, it was gorgeous. Seeing that lake was just so cool.
I wanted to answer something. Conservative Colin asked me what type of disability I have. Well, my son has autism, and he's 6 years old. He'll be 7 this month. Me, myself, I suffer from PTSD, panic attacks, and anxiety. That's it. But it's still a struggle, and, I deal with it daily, and I have a panic attack almost every single time I upload. So, yeah.
Yeah, panic attacks is something that I want to discuss more on this platform for sure.
Yeah.
I think panic attacks are so not misunderstood, but they have such a stigma attached to them, because when you say to someone that you suffer from them and they say, oh, well, how can you suffer? You don't know what they are. And I'm like, it's the tight chest feeling. It feels like your throat's closing up. You can't breathe. You get the sweats. I know what I do. I get really panicky, or my shoulders go up, and I'm like this. I'm like, uh-oh, something's not right. And it's people deal with panic attacks in different ways. I know with Sam, she gets more of the anxiety side of it, whereas I get the physical side of it. I get the feeling claustrophobic. I get all the tough in my shoulders. I get all the pain across my chest. Whereas with Sam, she gets more the emotional side. I see her when she's been upset, and I see when she's panicking on a video, and she's like, oh my god. And so for me and her, we work together to help each other. So that's the things you guys don't see. You don't see the invisible side of panic attacks. You only see the physical stuff that we show or tell you about. Whereas behind closed doors, Sam has seen me where I've had a full-scale panic attack with her on the phone. I've sweated. I've had shakes. I've had headaches to the point where I feel my head's going to explode. But you guys don't see that because I don't show it. I show very, very little of that side of me because you guys don't need to see all that because it's horrible. My last panic attack had me hospitalised for 4 hours. So I know what it's like. It's not pleasant. And people say to me, oh, it's in your head. No. Just because I don't show you what's in my head doesn't mean it's not real. And that does annoy me because I know it's said to Sam a lot and it's said to me. And people will often message me and go, oh, you don't know what anxiety is. You don't know what panic attacks are. I'm like, yeah, I live with them. I'm prone to having them.
Yeah.
So you can't just switch it on and off. It's not like a light switch where you can go and turn your feelings off and then turn them back on again. It's I don't know how to describe it. It's like an invisible trigger, if you will. It's like you can feel it inside yourself. You know it's happening. You can't visually tell people, and it's horrible because it scares me. It scares Sam. I know Sam has more experience with that, but it's horrible because you feel frightened and you don't know if to say anything.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I've been to the ER over a panic attack, but it's a lot. The worst one I remember, I was driving on the highway, and I've been in a few vehicle accidents, so that makes me anxious driving, period. Well, I was stressed out that day and driving southbound on the highway, and this is a 3-lane, both directions, mind you. Somebody speeds past me and starts swerving, so I got spooked, and I started
Hey, man.
And I spun across the median, crossed opposing traffic, and when we were done and we stopped, my hands wouldn't open because they were paralyzed. I had hyperventilated so badly. I lost use of my hands and my face. I couldn't speak. I called 911, like trying to, dial my phone with hands that won't open. And I can't talk. I couldn't move my mouth. And they're like, what? Oh, they're like, 35-year-old female, possible heart attack. And when they said that, it scared me even more.
Yeah, so they don't know what to say. That's the problem.
Yeah,
they jump to the worst case scenario. I know when I had paramedics at my apartment a few months ago because I thought I was having a heart attack, what felt like it. and they're like, oh, young 30-odd-year-old female is complaining of chest pain, can't breathe, da da da. And the female paramedic was like, oh, she's not responding, like she won't talk. I'm thinking, I've just told you, go in my bag. I have my autism card. It says symptoms of panic and non-communication. If I don't speak, here is what to do with me. And I was just like, I threw it to her. I was like, this. And she was like, she just went like this to me. I was like, I'm thinking, I'm ill. I can't talk right now. I don't feel well. And she's going like this at me. I'm like, what the hell am I meant to do? Like, I'm ill.
Yeah.
It took me 4 hours to get a nurse to see me in A&E before I was actually given any kind of painkillers. I was like, I'm in severe chronic pain. I feel like my heart is going to go bang. I've got pain all over my head, and it's awful. The lack of understanding is a joke. Like Sean's just said about he identifies with you. He just put, yeah, I know I suffer from panic attacks that are stress related. Also, I suffer from PTSD after my car flip over. Wow. Ouch. That's bad, Sean. I hope you're doing okay, buddy. That's bad. Wow. That's really scary. And sort of Recan Showcase and says, to me, Gemma, it's like having a seizure in a different way or form. Like the mind is trying to reset itself after having a stressful situation. Exactly. That's kind of what I feel like. My kind of head goes all fuzzy and I feel like I'm going woo, and everything's just gone woo hey, spinny, and I feel like I have someone trying to strangle my neck, and I feel like I've got pressure on my head. And One Man's Adventure says hello, Faith and Fallen, and Ralph Morrick says hello as well.
I'm saying hello back. Hello.
I know you were still here, Joran. I was reading your comment just now, a second ago, to Sam, because I know you relate to her with the panic attack stuff. Okay, Mrs. Hopkins, take care. I'm glad you did survive it, Joran. We all can survive panic attacks. The problem is you have to be very, very careful offering advice because not everyone has the same symptoms or feelings with a panic attack or anxiety. We're on a spectrum, so again, it depends where you are, if you have them frequent, if you're severe, if they're mild, and we're all on one line where we all have different symptoms. Like my first ever panic attack when I was in the hospital for 8 hours last year, I felt like I was having a full-scale heart attack. I couldn't breathe and my chest hurt, and it's the most scariest thing. You feel like you're going to die, and it's not. Here in the US, there's still a huge lack of knowledge and understanding autism, special needs, and mental illnesses. Many incidents, even involving law enforcement, have travel endings. Yes, I'm aware of that. There's a UK guy over in the US right now who stupidly got himself a passport and went over to the US about a year or so ago, went to a Donald Trump rally and told one of the security guards he was going to kill Donald Trump. The guy is severely autistic, severely mentally unwell in the head, and basically got hold of a gun when he got to the US. Don't know how he got it, and now he's facing life imprisonment in the US. The UK is trying to get him back over here to serve it over here because the guy is threatening to kill himself, but the US are adamant that they want him over there. So it's a case of communication and knowing that that guy did something wrong. He threatened to kill a political figure. He tried to get close enough to do damage, and that was his own silly fault. He shouldn't have done that. I don't condone that. I think it's wrong. He should pay the price for it. But at the same time, his autism and his state of mind isn't going to help him. And if he's that badly unwell that he's saying he's going to kill himself, the best place for him would be back over here. But I don't see how the UK government has any swing on that because it's a foreign crime. It's a foreign country. So I don't see how the UK should be able to get any influence on that. I don't think it's right, and unfortunately he should pay for it. And I think that's the sad thing of it, that one of my fellow home people done something wrong to break the American law. So it is really, really bad. And Jordan says, hey Becky, good to see you. I just saw you pop in. When I get my panic attacks, I get a pressure over my chest and I can't breathe and I get dizzy. And I feel like I'm having a mental breakdown. Exactly. Yeah, the guy is currently still in America from what I believe. I believe now he's in a psychiatric hospital. I don't think he's actually in prison, but he's waiting appeal, I believe, for prison. But Yeah, he's there was another guy as well who actually got put back over here a few years ago, a guy who hacked into the American FBI, a guy called Gary McKinnon. And Gary McKinnon is highly autistic and has associated issues. And he's now back over here. And yeah, he's being watched and he has a criminal record because of it. But he's very lucky that he got back over here because the current UK government at the time were able to get him back. So there has been incidents with autism with people who are mentally not sound of mind. So it's very dangerous because a lot of crime in America and the UK gets blamed on autism, PTSD, and mental illness. It's, oh, that person's mentally ill. No, not all the time, but most of it, yes. Because most of them are people who have mental illnesses. It's about getting treatment that is important. It shouldn't be about, oh, that person's mental, we'll go and throw them all in prison. Because it's not going to work. It's just ridiculous. Sort of Rican says, however, I learned to refocus my mind when I can anticipate on starting the birth of my children and the feeling from it. It helped many ways. Yeah, I suppose it did. I'm not no expert in childbirth, but I'm sure that feeling does help to reduce some kind of anxiety and stress. I know my nephew was born, I cried. I literally was told he was born. The day he was born, I was actually volunteering at my local hospital, and 4 hours into my shift, I get a phone call. Oh, you've become an auntie. And I'm like, okay. And I thought it was a joke. So my manager calls me into the office and she's like, yeah, go get your stuff. You're finished. I went, what do you mean I'm finished? I've still got another 3 hours. And she was like, no, you haven't. I was like, okay. And then I go upstairs to the maternity block, and my sister is lying there looking exhausted. And then there's this little bundle laying this little baby cot next to her. Oh my God. He was probably about this big in a little blue blanket thing. Oh my God. I literally held him like this and I cried. All my tears were literally hitting him. It was like I couldn't stop crying. It was ridiculous.
Proud auntie.
Yes, I was. I sobbed like a big baby. I spent like the next 4 hours just holding this tiny little head and body in my arm like that. And I'm like, oh my God, I've actually got a baby on my arm. What? Like, his head was up here, his legs are like there. I'm like, um. So, yeah, now he's nearly 7. It's crazy. It's like, where's them years gone? It's nuts. But yeah, Bone Dancer says, I doubt he obtained the firearm legally. Well, probably not. He probably ended up buying it from some street person or lied about how he got it. But it's dangerous the fact he was able to get across the country with a passport that was either not his or fake or a rotten name or whatnot. But it's difficult and it all leads to mental health and the barriers and miscommunication. And unfortunately, it gets a lot of people worried and scared about people. And I know there's been a lot of stories in the press, especially recently. I know in the States there was a guy who went around a school shooting people because of a video game. And the first thing they jumped to was autistic, mentally handicapped guy. And I'm like, how do you know he's autistic? How have you found out? No. You've jumped to conclusions because the last guy who did the shooting over there, yes, turned out to be autistic. Fair enough. He commits the crime, he does the time. Fair enough. Get that. But don't just assume that every single person in America who commits a crime is autistic because it's not the case. He may have BPD or bipolar or schizophrenia or any of them. Just because he's on the mental spectrum doesn't mean he has autism necessarily. It's a line. You're all on the line of, yeah. I think you also have to be a US citizen, B, pass a background check, and fill out a 4473. What's a 4473, Bone Dancer? I have no idea. I'm a single father, so stresses get much at times with finances, physical health issues, and much. The refocus helps and calm life. My meditation has helped too. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Inspire John, good to see you. Mate, time to shoot yourself.
Good night, Joran.
Good night, Joran. Sleep well, buddy. I know it's getting late for you in Sweden. Take care, my friend. Oh, your internet keeps buffering. Boo, Bone Answer. Good to see you, Inspired John. Hey, Jasmine. Good to see you. How you doing? for me and Sam, I guess, with the question of treating yourself to do something, I guess for me, it's my poetry, it's my video making. That's what I use to treat myself. I kind of switch myself off and go into video mode and go, okay, I need to get focused, I need to calm down. If I do a video or a live stream or a poem, I'm calm. I can keep myself calm, but in that time, I have to literally ignore everything that's in my head and go, okay, focus, switch off, forget about all the crap in my head right now, and focus on that one issue. If I don't, I'm going to have tomorrow's thoughts in my head, today's thoughts in my head, how I'm going to do a video, what the topic is, how long it's going to be, and I literally have all these thoughts going at me to block one thing off and go, nope, I'm going to do that, and that's it. So for Sam, I don't know how it is, but for me, I have to literally just go, nope.
Yep, pretty much.
It's kind of, it gets difficult. And Inspired John, if you want to come on and give your viewpoint on this, I know you're very good at talking about chronic health and stuff. I know you've been on Shani's panel yesterday. You were on for a little bit, so it'd be good to get your view. If you want to come on, John, the link's already in the chat. If you want to jump on, so I did link it to Sam in the chat. If you want to hop on it, but yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and talk about kind of the direction of my channel and get some discussion going around disabilities and stuff. And I think we've kind of opened it up so people can talk about PTSD, depression. I know, like Sam was saying, that she has her journey with it, and it makes me think about how I need to be a bit more inclusive with people. And everyone's different. There's always a different story to be heard, a different story to tell. And with Sam, I want to do some more research and get her to talk about more in depth on another stream. I think it'd be good for Sam to have the room to promote herself and her channel and talk about what she goes through, because she goes through a lot. And like she said, she has a son to care for as well. So she does a lot of being a parent and being a YouTuber at the same time. So she goes through a lot of different stuff than I do. So it's really impressive. And Sam doesn't do many panels, ladies and gentlemen, either. She's getting better at it, though. We're getting her on the panels eventually. Miss Kathy, hey. Sort of weekend. Yes, I do have hobbies. I go out and do political canvassing. I do a lot of disability meetings. I'm out nearly every day at some point doing something. Last 8 weeks I've been out nearly every day, and I've literally had like 2 weeks break in the last 8 weeks. So yeah, I'm pretty much out doing everything. It's good to see you, Miss Kathy. I don't know if Sam has any hobbies. If anyone wants to ask Sam any questions like that, I'm sure she'll tell you.
Hey, Miss Kathy.
Good to see you, Kathy. I have a lot of experience with firearms. In my humble opinion on legislation, you cannot legislate against evil people. Well, I guess that's a tough issue to talk about, because there's legislating for protection of people who have done stuff wrong and getting their sentences and judgments, but at the same time there's protecting the public, like Sam and everyone else in society who haven't done anything wrong and who need protection from these evil people. So again, there's the balance of it. You have to learn to be balanced and neutral, because people do deserve sentencing. Like a lot of UK people try and run away from the system. They know they've done something wrong. They try and disappear. They'll use fake names, and eventually they get caught up with, because they'll leave DNA behind. Or have a good day, Mrs. Hopkins. Yeah, so it's very, you have to be very careful with that kind of topic, because it's the criminal system and it's something that I'm not too familiar with. But yeah, I can understand why you're saying that. So yeah, StreamYard is impressive, Miss Kathy. I am very, very pleased with it. And it's very, very easy to get guests up as well. And it also limits the amount of people you can have up. So far, I've only had 4 up at one time. So I'm kind of still getting used to having 3, 4 people up. But you can have, I think it's up to 6 up at one time. But I heard a rumour that there might be up to 10, but I'm not sure. But at the moment, I'm quite happy with having just me, Faith and the Fallen on, and I had Cab on yesterday. So, and I had Premier Hell and Blood X on yesterday as well. So that was cool. But yeah, it's just an open discussion, guys. Kind of get people's thoughts and feelings on stuff. And I want to try and get Miss Kathy on at some point as well, because I know she has a lot of life experience with talking about panic attacks. I know she did a video not that long ago on panic attacks, and wow, it literally made me bawl my eyes out. I watched it about 3 times. I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, I watched it too. It was very, very powerful, inspirational video as well. Yeah,
I'm
it was good.
live on StreamYard via YouTube. So if you type in streamyard.com on your laptop, Miss Kathy, and you connect your YouTube channel to it. So I'm signed in on my YouTube channel to do this broadcast, so it's automatically streaming through YouTube. Yeah, so you literally go on to streamyard.com, do an account, create broadcast, and then it will link your channel up automatically by your email address. So when you set up an account, it'll ask your email, then you click create account, and then it automatically links it so that you don't have to each time sign in. It will just come up saying connect to StreamYard, and then you just connect. And yeah, this took me like 2 minutes to set this up, so it's very, 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 very quick. And I know that Hangouts is going away in the next few days, I think, so I'm trying to get used to using this. Testing the use of CBD oil for my panic attacks. Oh wow! I'm trying to use CBD. I want to try and get hold of some CBD. I know another YouTuber who's in the UK is meant to be sending me some, but I'm still waiting for it. So I'm hoping he's going to send it to me. If not, I'm going to probably have to try and buy some off Amazon or something, because I could do with it, because my anxiety is up and down like a freaking yo-yo. StreamYard is better than Hangouts. I never use Hangouts to stream, so I wouldn't know what Hangouts is like to stream. I've always used either the YouTube app, or I've had people set up Google Hangouts for me because I can't do it. So if I have broadcast through Google, it's because someone's logged into my account and set it up, and I've only got I've only got 3 trusted moderators who actually have my full access details, and they're the ones who use Google if they want to use up my account. But HempWorks is #1 manufacturer and very safe. I use HempWorks 500 no THC. I'll have to look that up, Miss Kathy. I'll definitely look it up after the stream and try and order myself some, because my anxiety is been up and down like a yo-yo the last few weeks. I could probably do with trying to calm down a little bit. I'm also on anti-anxiety meds from my doctors, and yeah, they're not working. My anxiety meds are making me feel crappy and make me feel sick. I get up in the morning, my stomach's just bleh. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get rid of them. Gemma, I like the rose behind you. Now I have to decorate my wall. Hey, Mr. Ward as well. Yeah, this was given to me by my auntie before she died. She was actually going to chuck it in the bin because the top corner and the bottom corner are actually broken. And me and my mum actually had to glue it back together because it had rips in both of the corners. And so it's broken, it needs to go in the bin. I'm like, no, it's only ripped, it's not a big damage. And she's like, no, you don't want something that's broken. And I was like, no, I'll have it. There's literally, you can't even tell apart from that little corner there, which has a rip on it. But literally, she tried chucking this out in the bin. She's like, oh, I'm just going to smash it up and throw it away. I went, no, you're not, I'll have it. So I grabbed it out of her bin. I was like, nope, mine. So,
Nice.
Oh, we've got another guest. Conservative Colin's waiting to come on. Let's add him to the stream. Hey, Colin, what's up?
What you doing, Gemma?
Hello,
I don't know
Colin.
if you know Sam, but Sam, this is Colin. Colin's a really good guy. He's a blind YouTuber. He's very, very funny.
I'm not blind. I just can't see worth the crap. So. So.
Yeah. Colin's very, very good. He's very, very funny. He does a lot of comedy stuff on his channel, and
I do.
Yeah, he's very, very funny.
So.
Awesome.
I watched his live stream the other day before I fell asleep because it was quite late when he went live, and I was like sitting here going, "Where does he get this stuff from? Like what?" And I had literally, my face was laughing. I had tears come down my face. It was hilarious.
I know, right?
He was very, very funny. Thank you, Miss Kathy. I do love my rose too. I'm never ever getting rid of it. It's a lifelong value for me. It's one of my auntie's late things that she was going to chuck out, and I was like, nope, I'll take that. Much
Bye,
love, my
Bone
dancer.
Dancer.
Good to see you. Thanks for being here in the stream. Miss Kathy says, I will be making a documentation on my channel after I trial it for another few weeks. Great, Miss Kathy. I look forward to it. I really will watch that with interest because I really want to get to learn about CBD and the benefits because I really want to try it. Because I've heard people tell me that I should have had it a long time ago. And I wish I would have probably taken notice of that and done it rather than going to the doctors and getting meds because they don't work.
Why can't I see the chat? What's going on?
That's okay, Con. I can read it to you. Miss Kathy's just said, Samantha, I really love your new summer dress that you posted on Facebook.
Thank you. Yeah, I went shopping at a 50% off Value Village sale, and I scored.
Sam is another shopaholic like me. We both love to shop for dresses, and I've actually got a new black dress on today that I'm wearing. So Sam does a lot of shopping that I do. I love shopping. I love to get a bargain.
I just like to go get my crap and then leave.
Yeah, I usually shop online, but I'm trying to get more actually into stores and shop. But if I find it easier, I'll probably just go online. I'm like, get that. Pay my card, done. Get it to my flat, don't bother. That's it. I don't have to worry about going to a shop and be faced with people staring at me. Especially like today when I went into McDonald's to grab a milkshake and this guy was like looking at me like I was some kind of frigging weirdo. And I was just like, I want a strawberry milkshake. Here's the money. Like, stop staring at me. I just want a milkshake. Get in, get out. I don't want to be waiting in the queue and having people standing near me and smelling perfumes and ugh. I can't stand where people. And like the thing is as well, I know a lot of people do it over there as well. Like people always they stand like right next to you to the point where you actually can't breathe, and it's like, why do you stand that close to me? Why the hell do I need to feel your bag and your body on me? Go away. It's like, oh, it's so frustrating.
There you go. I can see.
Becky's a big shopping fan too, I see. Yes, Becky, I love shopping. I would spend way too much money if I had the money to go shopping. I know last time I went to London, I spent about £300 in 4 hours. So yeah, I tend to shop way too much. I buy shoes and bags is my weakness. Shoes and bags.
Where's the face channel?
I had to buy 2 dresses for weddings in September and October. Wow, you got a lot of weddings, Miss Kathy. Wow. I wasn't going to a funeral next week, but I'm not going because I'm not going to cope with it. So I decided to walk away and not go. So that's avoid me in that outfit and shoes because I don't really want to face it and I don't really want to be sitting with people I don't know. So
yeah,
that's awkward. But I'm going to probably wrap up this stream soon because I don't want to go on too much longer because it's been an hour and 20 minutes already. I wasn't even going to go half an hour originally, but I managed to go way over that again. But guys, if you don't know Colin, he's a blind American YouTuber, and Sam, she's a musician, and she's a really, really pretty lady, and my big sister, I love her, and okay, Mark, send me a Twitter message in the DM. Send me a DM on Twitter. But if you don't know Sam and Conservative Colin, go and subscribe to both of them. They're both brilliant YouTubers. They're very, very funny. Colin does a lot of comedy, and
I do.
Yeah, he's a very good live streamer. Very, very. He's more interactive than I am in the chat. He's very aware of the chat and he tries to keep up with everybody. Whereas I'm like, oh my god, what?
Keep up the good
work, man. See you later. But guys, if you don't know my panelists, you got Samantha from Faith and the Fallen, and you got Conservative Colin, and they're both my American friends. They're both my brother and my sister. And subscribe to them. Leave them a message, genuine message. I have to stress that. Don't be a dopey subscriber and be horrible. Leave a genuine message, ring the bell, and tell them you come from Gemma's live stream so they know where you come from. And don't be an asshole. Be real, be truthful to them. Don't be an asshole.
Gemma swore? No, I'm just kidding.
That's nothing, Colin. Do you really want to see me swear right now on my live stream? Do you really want to see me do that?
No, I really don't.
You've seen me swear, Colin. You've seen me swear on your street before. I'm not even going to go there.
So.
But yeah, take care, Kathy. Have a good day. And I'm going to wrap this stream up, guys. Thank you so much to my amazing panelists. And please subscribe to the people in the chat as well if you want to check them out. And thanks everyone for being here. And we'll see you all again next time.
All right.
Thank you very much for being here, everybody.